Alrighty, welcome back to another Just Bear gaming video. Back to where we were. So, if I remember correctly, it's been a little bit, but I slightly remember. We now I think got enough Dreamlight to open up Sunlit Plateau. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm still trying to toss up on if we straight away get it or if we go around and try and get frozen first. I might do Sunlit because then it's even more stuff to get frozen. So we'll get Sunlit and then yeah, we'll get on with it. See what else we find. Those pants are interesting. And of course it's raining. Alright, so yeah, we just had enough. Alright, we're gonna go and do this one. If we can finish that one off, then that'd be awesome. Hopefully, I haven't left it too long to do. No, cool. But Ursa's on her way. Did you find the large batch potions to your liking, dear? They worked like a dream. I'm quite grateful. So happy to hear it, Angelfish. Now, if only there was a way to get rid of the biggest pest all around here. Of course, Ariel's just sitting here listening. Pompous, blustering windbag. You must be referring to that insufferable know-it-all. You guessed it, Merlin. Ah well, a girl can only dream. Talk soon, my dear.
Over here, dear.
Just who I was hoping to see. Ursa, I saw you speaking to Mother Gothel.
Huh.
Oh, you've been spying on me, have you? I wouldn't have dreamed you stooped as low as that windbag wizard. I'll bet he put you up to this, didn't he? Merlin asked me to see what you and Mother Gothel were scheming about. I know you're up to no good. I'm just trying to prove him wrong. He might be acting a little bit of a busybody. It's hopeless, Angelfish. The blithering fool's made up his mind. All I was doing was lending a bit of help to a neighbour. Mother Gothel needed something to help her house free of pests, so I offered a little tincture to take care of the problem. But I'm afraid it's impossible to get rid of the real pests around here, like that bombastic goody two-shoes Merlin. I'm not buying it. I guess we shouldn't have judged you. So you and Mother Gothel are friends? Fine, tell that wizard whatever you like, as long as it keeps him out of my hair. Ugh, it's getting so someone can't even socialise around here without being accused of nefarious schemes. Can you imagine? Be a dear, Jess. Tell that pompous prig to leave us be, would you? I'll tell him to leave you alone. I'll think about it. No chance we'll be watching you. Thanks, Angelfish. Trust me, it's for his own good. If Merlin keeps bothering me, someone might slip something into his tea that might turn him into a toadstool. Entirely by accident, of course.
Oh, someone's on a roll. Oh, hello.
Well, Jess, have you uncovered what Ursula and Mother Gothel were scheming about? Those ingredients and vials they're trading, they must be potions, but for what? Ursula told me it was just something to get rid of pests in the giant willow. Huh, I find that most unlikely. She and Mother Gothel, they just seem to be friends. Friends? Bladderdash. I don't buy it for a second. Ursula doesn't have friends. She uses people. She just uses people. Just people she can use. Oh my god, I can't speak. Maybe it's not for our business. We should leave her alone for now. You're right, I still don't trust her. Oh, come on. We can hardly trust Ursula's word. But in the absence of proof, if you insist that there's no scheming going on, I'll leave them be for now. I only hope we don't regret this. Now then, I've concocted a little something to thank you for your help. Here, a bit of Dreamlight ought to compensate you for your trouble.
Figitus, figitus.
Yes,
Like your pepper
very
says,
good.
and 3 is
Alright.
sprinkle.
go and unlock the Sunlit Plateau.
How about a little chat? Oh, hello.
Now, I know you haven't been to the Sunlit Plateau yet. Take it from me, it's not to be missed. Of course, you'll have to remove the nut thorns to clear the path. We're doing it.
That's the
Good
stuff.
show, Jess. You've cleared the way to the Sunlit Plateau. Do that one in just a second because we need to get more of these. Yes. Fine, we'll do this one just because it doesn't seem like we can do the other one yet. But this is the Sunlit Plateau. So up here we can get gold and I don't know what else. I think more like I don't know what other gems. But as you can tell, we've got new flowers. We've got obviously bones in that. More fish ideas, which awesome. We've got a bit of seaweed waiting for us. Oh, we got this guy here that we can grab. The Sunlit Plateau is so hot today. I've got to remember to keep away from the elephant graveyard. That place gives me the creeps. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much the top here. Suppose that, oh, and here we go. You get vanilla up here. I couldn't remember which one it was, but it's vanilla up here, as well as obviously more cocoa bean and some cotton. We now have cotton, guys. So yeah, right, let's go in here. Oh, we got another one of these guys. Loneliness is sharp. It cuts me like glass in my fingers, but it's much more awful than broken glass because I cannot see it or avoid it. So yeah. And obviously up here, this is gonna be almost, yeah, it's gonna be a memo. I knew it was gonna be heaps, but it's to be expected. Alright, let's go in here. Scar. Note to self, there is an extremely bitter line inside this cave.
It's about time.
Well, if it isn't Jess, it's been far too long since you came around to visit. I was beginning to think you'd leave me trapped in here forever. Ah, so you do remember me. Before the forgetting, you were one of my most loyal assistants when I ruled over this entire valley. Oh, fine, if you insist you ruled over the rest of the village. But when it comes to the Sunlit Plateau, everyone knows that I am the rightful king. Of course, there's little worth ruling over here since the river dried up. What happened to the river? I can only presume that something's blocking it, and the land has grown so parched that there's no prey. Without water, there's no life. The power within the pillar of nurturing has died out. And now that all sorts of pesky dark power in the air, if someone doesn't fix this soon, the whole plateau will become an arid wasteland. And the most tragic part is, it's all your fault. My fault? What? Yes, this all began when you abandoned the valley. Though perhaps with my guidance you could set it all right. Why should I help you? Why did the pillar drive out? Just tell me what I need to do. Because it's your place in the food chain. The valley was a far better place when I ruled it with you at my side. I could always use more help around here. I have trouble believing that. You're not the king of dreams. Perhaps not yet. You're not exactly making me want to help you. Well, if that's the case, then don't do it for me. Do it to help the village. Restoring the Sunlit Plateau will make life so much easier, better for everyone. Isn't that what a good ruler ought to do, Jess? Because it's connected to the river that runs through the plateau. Without water, the pillar has utterly broken. And it seems to have connected to all the life on the plateau. One flourishes, so does the other. But when one is broken, so they're all connected to each other, feeding off each other in a balance, almost like some sort of circle of life. Yes, but don't ever say that phrase in my presence again. All the annoyance started when something blocked the river. I have no idea what that could be, but I do know that it began at the same time as the forgetting. And not long after those blasted rocks fell on my lair, I've been trapped in here since. Now, wasn't that also when you abandoned the village? None of this is my fault. Sorry, I didn't mean to cause this. Hey, do you want my help or not? I'll help you, but you need to stop trying to manipulate me. You used to be so much more persuadable. Must I do everything myself? Find out what's blocking the river. The water flows from the depths of the vitellus mines beneath the cliffs and the Sunlit Plateau. There are mines beneath cliffs? What did they mine in there? I haven't the faintest idea, as it was nothing of value to me. Search the mines until you find what's blocking the flow of the river, and then, and don't forget this part, fix it. Only then will you restore life to my kingdom and earn your way back into my good graces.
You did it. Huzzah.
Someone's feeling a bit grumpy. Alrighty, so now we're going to go into the mines. Oh, we also got peas. In case you didn't see what just jumped out. Oh god, why do you do this to me? I'm not getting this one. Yeah, no, I'm not getting this one. These ones are gone. How? Usually that's gone. But I mean, I'll take it either way. But it's usually gone by the time we reach it. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that. Ooh. I don't know about the colour. It's nice, but I don't know about the colour. Righty, let's go in. Have a look-sees. And in here, we get, it's not diamonds, but it's similar. So I'm just getting the mic closer so I don't have to go like that the whole time. Right, so yeah, in here, pretty much just stuff here. Some different rocks. So we've got crystals now. Woo-oo. Which is awesome, so we kind of got to go through this whole thing to actually get this whole thing uncovered. Yeah, it's not down there. And I got the gold. I don't think I actually had food in here. That's odd. Nice. I will get you. Can't remember how, but I will get you. This thing here, I don't know what it is, but it may be the potatoes. I've got to have a look. So I thought I found it last time, but I don't think I actually did. It was just my brain hoping I did. In case you're not aware, there's a weird thing about different colored potatoes in this game. I guess that's really as great to put it. So yeah, that's pretty much all the mainly is for it. For some reason I forgot I had a whole bunch of fish, even though I just saw it a second ago. Completely forgot. Candy. Forgot what that did. Right. We need root beer. So it's just ginger, sugarcane, and vanilla. Which I don't think I have any of that on me right now. Oh, ginger. We have to get sugarcane. And we gotta get vanilla. But if we go up here, that's what it tells us. If the water is blocked, please read. These night thorns are getting worse and worse, but don't worry, I know how to stop them. I spilled some more root beer on them and they shriveled up a little. If we could make a whole lot more root beer and use some of those candies to get it all fizzy, Why, I bet it could get rid of all these nightthorn roots. I left all the ingredients at the chest at camp. I just hope I can put it all together in this barrel before the forgetting gets me too. I always wonder who that is though. But in saying that, we do have to go and get some more vanilla sugarcane. It's always fun trying to remember your way back around this. Because obviously generally before you could just pretty much go straight back out. But because we haven't got to that part yet, we have to go all the way back the way we came to be able to do that. Because like I said, we still need a few bits. Alright, in saying that, how much is it for
Good
this?
day, dear.
4, 3, sure.
Aye.
We've also got chili.
Aye.
I suppose you guys, some people say pepper. Shannon's called chili.
Well, hello.
Jess, I suspect you're dealing with another matter that might decide the fate of the whole village. But I suppose that's just all in a day's work for you. I found a certain surely lion in the giant skull, the elephant graveyard.
How curious.
A lion? You couldn't possibly mean Scar. That's right, he asked me for help to restore the Sunlit Plateau. Be very wary, my friend. Scar is just as treacherous as Ursa. He's not working with you out of kindness. There's always something in it for him. He seems nice enough. Duly noted. I'll watch my back. He thinks he's king around here and I'm just one of his hyenas. Oh, that's just like him, the pompous, lazy miscreant.
Confound it
Of all
all.
the villains in the valley, I have a special aversion to Scar. He refuses to learn my name and insists on referring to me as the old windbag with the pointy blue head feather and the unkempt white mane. Ah, so rude. Rude indeed. Now what did Scar tell you? He told me that if I wanted to restore life to the pillar of nurturing, I'd need to fix whatever was blocking the river in the Fertila's mines. The Fertila's mines, good gracious, I'd forgotten all about those. I went inside and explored them. They're huge, scary, oddly beautiful.
What nonsense.
That they are. I wish I could remember what was mined in there. The river's being blocked by the roots of some giant nightthorns that grew down from the glyphs above. My magic doesn't seem to work on them. I see. Well, perhaps some more mundane substance could kill the nightthorns at their roots. I found a note someone left tacked up in the mine. A bunch of ingredients lying around, some crackling candies, and a recipe for extra fizzy root beer.
That's quite
Brilliant, this means your
comical.
job is already half complete. Before you arrived, there was only one way we could keep the nightthorns at bay. Sugar carbonated beverages. Huh, really? Like root beer?
Yeah,
Precisely, the fizzier the better.
but I...
Of course, I only worked on the smallest, least virulent nightthorns. But if you use that recipe to whip up some especially fizzy root beer and combine it with a crackling candy, why, that just might be enough to stop this problem at its root.
I tip my hat to you. Though I prefer not to take it off.
Alright. Alright, we gotta go and see if the other stuff is ready yet. Might as well go and see if our stuff has well, grown. Obviously, with the fact that I can sort of pause my recordings, or even, you know, cut down big time, things won't grow in the same amount of time as they will for you. I'm pretty much in a, not cheating, but the way it goes pretty much is, if I can, sweet. If not, then okay. But I know that made no sense at all. But it just means that while something may take 15 minutes to do, for the video can only take like maybe a few minutes. But not even a few minutes. Only because I can cut things down, make it shorter. That's all I'm going out with that. Alrighty. Because there are some of Sky ones itself. Scar, not Sky. There are some Scar ones that are like a few days long. Like one of his quests for sure is like 3 days long. So obviously those ones will end up being in a completely different thing. Oh my lordy, I didn't even realize that got put there last time. Could use that instead of walking the whole way back around. Awesome. Alrighty. Oh, that's right, we have to go to the little pot over here. Make it all up first. Boop. Boop. And the boop. Alrighty. That one and that one. Logical, but at the same time, it's Disney. Nothing's ever logical. But yay. I want to get this chest first. Scar can wait. And that's that first part of that. In case you can't realize it, forgetting is definitely you. Merlin. You're still, yeah. Okay.
Oh, I just love sunshiny days.
Oh, hello.
I see you've solved the problem with the river on the Sunlit Plateau. But by the look on your face, I know there's something else bothering you. Come on, out with it. As I was coming out of the Vitalis mines, I saw the Forgotten. Astounding. Well, don't stop there. What happened next? Merlin, the Forgotten looked just like me. Like you? Oh dear, this is very perplexing, Jess. Just let me consider this. Well, it's possible that the Forgotten is a splinter of yourself that stayed behind when you left the valley long ago. A splinter of myself? How? Merlin, is this all my fault? No, Jess, I assure you, none of this is your fault. Cause and effect is tricky. The simplest action can lead to unexpected reactions. And here in the valley, things are especially complicated. All that matters is what you hold in your heart. We all know that you only want what's best for the village.
What a magical
As we grow up,
mess.
there are always parts of ourselves that we leave behind. Pieces of us that no longer, I suppose you could say, fit.
How
But just because we're finished with a part of ourselves, it doesn't mean that part of ourselves is finished with us. In your case, this may be all manifesting itself a bit more literally. Well, I've always known that the key to restoring our valley lies with you, Jess. Well, speaking of restoring Dreamlight Valley, the Forgotten dropped this. The Orb of Nurturing. With this, we can restore the pillar on the Sunlit Plateau. Not so fast, something's wrong with it. It's all dim inside. Yes, I see. Well, this orb feeds off natural life. When you first placed it in the pillar on the Sunlit Plateau, it took quite a long time to thrive. But once it did, it turned a dry desert into a lush oasis. You must plant in the ground before the pillar and let nature take its course. Sounds like it's going to take a while. Well, yes, but there's no reason we can't help out nature with a bit of magical nurture. Huh? What do you mean? I finally remembered what we used to get from the Vitalis mines. It wasn't rare gems or precious metals. There are crystals that grow there. When combined with a few other magical ingredients, they bring life to the flora around the village at much greater speeds. What might have taken months will take mere days. Now first you'll have to dig up some Vitalis crystals from the mines, then use them to create the miracle growth elixir. I took it upon myself to find the recipe after we spoke earlier. Once you've done all that, speak to me and I'll tell you the next step.
Well, run along now.
So we need more. This one is always going to take us a bit because of everything that we need for it. Alright. Now we're going to go and craft that elixir and then plant the actual orb.
we've got to talk. Well, hello.
Bravo, you've done it. Your watering can is brimming with magical vitality. Now the last part is quite simple. Plant the orb of nurturing in the ground before the pillar on the Sunlit Plateau, and tend to it while it grows. It will require a bit of patience for this part, Jess. It's all about nurturing the orb until the spark of magic returns to it.
Figitus, Figitus.
Alright, now we've got to go plant it.
Run along now.
Sometimes life's not fair. You best remember that.
Oh, there we go.
Pay attention to me.
Ah, I see you've brought life back to my kingdom. And not a moment too soon. I'm simply famished. Frankly, I didn't think you'd be able to manage it, even with my guidance. I found it a bigger, don't underestimate Scar. Is that a threat? Perhaps I'm inspiring you, Jess. You may learn how to be competent ruler yet. I suppose there's enough room in the valley for both of us, Jess, as long as you remember one thing. Sunlit Plateau is my kingdom and no one else's. Do not forget it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's also, Simba's. But, well, that's what we got for today. So, yeah. You can do a digging because you are, cat.
Pay attention to me.
And yes, I know cats don't dig as well as dogs anyway. Right, Merlin. Hiya. Let's go have something. Oh, here's Donald. Yep. Right, we'll do do you first actually. I have the stock on me. Yes I do, cool.
Hey there, pal. How about a chat?
Look how tiny they are. They're so cute. Say, what you got there, Jess? It's a sock. I was thinking it might be yours. You're right, it is one of my socks. I've been looking for them everywhere. All of my socks just up and disappeared the other day. All of them? Now that I think about it, it was only half of them. The left sock out of every pair is gone. Left sock, but socks don't. Never mind, it's getting weirder and weirder. Maybe the sock band wants us all to be mismatched. You didn't have to see in space. You think so? I wonder why. Did you see anything else that was unusual? As a matter of fact, I saw some funny lights in the sky before it happened. I just thought it was some kind of shooting star, but now that I think about it, Donald's been going on about stealing space aliens for a week now. Maybe he's right. Believed him all along. Still not entirely convinced. Say, maybe the space aliens left something but saw a clue when they messed up my house. Good idea. I'll look around your house for clues.
See you later.
Right, now we're gonna go find Donald. What's that? Another clue? It's animal fur, it's space aliens, unidentified creature fur. It could be from a space alien, but it also could be from a raccoon or something. Don't be ridiculous. What kind of raccoon steals half of everybody's socks and that fur is blue? Besides, remember that funny doohickey we found in my house? That didn't come from any raccoon. Hey, I've got an idea. The doohickey started beeping again. Let's see what happens when we put the fur inside it. Did you see that? It started flashing again. What does it say? It says DNA match authorization 66% complete. Like, it's making even less sense than it did before. I think it means that fur came from whatever is stealing everybody's socks, and that we might only need to find one more clue to make it go to 100%. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that'll be easy. I'll keep my eyes out for any more clues. Alright, okay, we're coming, Melon. Grandpa's at his house.
All right now, we have work to do. Oh, hello.
Just there you are. You must have heard me cry out Eureka after my latest breakthrough. Took me days of careful research. And there was, there was one regrettable incident in which I nearly turned the library into a toadstool.
Quite miraculous.
But I've made quite the discovery. Tell me about it. Is this kind of good discovery? I'm scared. I must say it's quite refreshing to speak to someone who shares the thrill of discovery. I'm sure you recall the Vitalis crystals you found in the mines beneath Sunlit Plateau. I've long suspected that their invigorating properties might prove useful in other ways, and I've proven myself correct. I've created special elixirs that will help you carry out your duties. There's one for your old shovel, one for your old pickaxe, and one for your old fishing rod. What have you got for my shovel? Fine question. There's no quicker way to get to the bottom of things than a shovel now, is there? If you apply the miracle shovel varnish, you'll be able to discover more treasures by digging. In the end, it was a simple enough formula: 10 Vitalis crystals, 10 pieces of dry wood, and a great deal of Dreamlight. We've got from pickaxe. As you must know by now, the fastest way of clearing away your problems is with your pickaxe. And now, thanks to this miracle pickaxe polish, you can mine more gems with each swing. I'm sure Mr. McDuck will be happy to hear that. How do I make it? Takes nothing more than a little ingenuity, and of course 10 crystals, 5 pieces of onyx, and a great deal of Dreamlight. What about my fishing rod? Yes, there's nothing that captures the thrill of discovery quite like fishing, is there? One never knows what one might reel in. If you use this miracle fishing bait, you're sure to discover more in the waters around the valley than you ever have before. To make your own, you'll need to get 10 crystals, 5 pieces of red algae, and produce a great deal of Dreamlight. Ready to try them out? Marvellous. I'll give you the first potions I've made, then if you'd like more, simply visit a crafting and follow the instructions I've provided. And you should see what occurs if you experiment with even more ingredients. Perhaps you'll make some discoveries yourself. Why, I'd surmise that the results, they would be even more miraculous.
Well, you run along now.
Okay. Let's do our friendship ones next. Where's Mother? Scrooges.
Well, I shall. Good day, dear.
No, I don't want
Thank you
you.
kindly.
I wanted Mother.
What a
Oh,
pleasure.
good. The Valley's Gophers here. Tell me you have time to obtain an artifact from him in desperate need. That merchant with the feather stooge, is it? He has a magical scroll, the Sun's Scroll. It doesn't lead to riches, so it's completely useless to him. It does lead to the Sunstone, though, a magical artifact that will help us restore the giant willow in the glade. Plus, there's an insignificant little side effect that keeps me young forever. But the important thing is that everyone will benefit. I doubt the merchant even knows what the Sun's Scroll does, so be a dear and fetch it for me. Has Mr. Duck agreed to give it to you? Not in so many words, but that can be quickly fixed. We'll simply spy on him, learn where he hid the Sun's Scroll, and then take it for ourselves. Spying is fun, I think I'll just talk to Scrooge. I should have known you couldn't do such a simple task. Fine, run along, then maybe Scrooge McDuck will make a deal with you. As long as you bring me back the scroll, I don't care how you do it.
Are you still here? I'm just teasing.
Greetings, neighbour.
Hello.
Ah,
Greetings, Jess. Goodness, you look like you want to talk business. I know you have a strange item called the Sun's Scroll in your possession. Oh, no need to pay, Jess. I consider parting with it in exchange for a wee favour. You might have noticed some unsavoury characters lurking around the village. I suspect they have sticky fingers. I must protect my shop from thieves, so I want to install something that records all the comings and goings. And I already have a design in mind. It looks like a plant with very special fruits called a McBerry tree. I love it. You don't seem like someone who'd be into puns. Boo. Hey, you're a visionary just like me, Jess. Now, if you want the Sun Scroll, you know what to do. The berry tree should look like a potted plant. You'll need softwood and soil. Also some electronic components. I'm sure you can find a box of them in Wally's house. Resourceful, the wee fellow, that one. Once it's made, place it in front of my shop, then I'll give you the information you need.
thank you kindly.
God, I hate it when it takes me forever to find things. This is my last one. Finally. Love how it's for McDuck, but I had Mother Gothel's face. I mean, I know it's for her quest, but still. This made me laugh. Not really, obviously, but it's interesting.
This place really shows that everybody's a dick.
Just for a sec, maybe. Oh, really? Your boxes are part of your dad. Okay, well, that's done.
Hello.
Hey, hello. Thank you kindly, Jess. Now here's all you need to know to find the scroll. I hid it away in the village before the forgetting, so I'm not so clear on the details, but I'll trust you to find it. I buried the scroll in a locked chest near a cave on Dazzle Beach, although I cannot remember which one. As for the key to open the chest, you'll have to fish it out from the pool in the glade, the one with the ruins. Happy searching, Jess, and thank you again for the McBerry tree.
Thank you kindly.
Right, it's one of these ones. Wrong one.
I'm hoping that soon I can be part of your world.
And also, whenever I'm fishing and Ariel like swims into it, or also when she's sea form, I always feel like I'm actually gonna, like, they're trying to get themselves caught. But yeah. Can't bother walking, so over we go. The chest and the key. And here it is, the Sun Scroll. This brings me one step closer to finding the Sunstone, and all it took was an enormous effort on my part. Of course, your sister Jess. I'll be sure to tell you when you can be of use again. Now run along, I have a scroll to study. Right, so we'll leave it at that one. There was quite a few in that one to do. So in the next, we'll go see Ursula and we'll get these two guys done. But that is all for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.